I'm Sonjie in Seoul. We're at elementary school field day where mothers are getting a rare chance to spend the day outdoors with their children. Like their counterparts in the United States, Korean mothers lead busy lives and don't have much time to pay attention to U.S. politics. But the mothers that we talked to here have heard about the Republican vice presidential candidate. They don't know a lot about her political beliefs, but they seem to like the fact that she is one of their own. A mother with children and family. A mother that would enjoy a day like this.
I'm Cal Perry in Baghdad, where this week dozens of people have been killed in multiple explosions across the country, which is why when you talk to people here, they tell you they're not paying attention to the vice presidential debates and they're not paying attention to the U.S. economy. They want security and they want better services, better water, a better healthcare system, and more electricity. Now, some in the Iraqi government have said they are concerned that there could be a knock-on effect from the struggling U.S. economy. After all, the United States is spending roughly $10 billion a month here in Iraq.
I'm Reza Sayah in Islamabad, Pakistan. Ask the average Pakistani if they know about vice presidential candidate Sarah Palin. And those who do will tell you, oh yeah, that's the woman our president, Asif Ali Zardari, called gorgeous on a recent trip to New York.
Even more gorgeous in life you are on the
You were so nice, thank you.
Now I know why the whole of America is crazy about you.
It wasn't the proudest moment for Pakistanis, who were just days removed from one of the deadliest suicide attacks they'd ever seen.
We really don't like it.
Here in Pakistan, people took that very negative.
The incident did raise Sarah Palin's profile among Pakistanis, but neither Palin nor Senator Biden is getting much support from the average Pakistani. A recent poll shows nearly 60% of Pakistanis don't care who wins in November.
I'm Kyung Law in the heart of Tokyo's fashionable Ginza district, where anybody who's in the know knows Sarah Palin. But not for the vice presidential debate or her policies. It's for her sense of style. Despite the financial crisis in the U.S. and its connection to Japan's economy, discussion about the vice presidential debate on television and in blogosphere has been remarkably shallow. The discussion here in Japan is about the fact that Sarah Palin wears glasses designed by a Japanese maker, and that people here think she has quite a good personality.
I'm Ben Wiedemann. We're in the Midrachov in West Jerusalem, a very popular pedestrian area. Now, for the few Israelis who were actually awake at 4 a.m. in the morning, which was when the vice presidential debate was televised, it was music to Israeli ears. Both Senator Joe Biden and Governor Sarah Palin expressing unwavering support for Israel. But what for Israelis is music to their ears, for Palestinians is a tired old tune that they hear every time there's an election in the United States. Support for Israel and little more than lip service for peace.
I'm Diana Magnay in Frankfurt. Now, most people here say they haven't watched or read anything about last night's debate. Now, that's really because today is a bank holiday here, so there aren't actually any papers out. But most of the people I've spoken to here said they probably will sit down at some point today and have a read. Now, if you look at the news websites, there's a general consensus that there was one debate with two winners. Sarah Palin won the support of the Republican Party back without making any of the blunders that people might have expected. Joe Biden won the support of the US electorate, coming out on top on the voting.
I'm David McKenzie in Jiviji Gardens in central Nairobi, Kenya. People come here to relax during the workday and often they talk politics. So we asked them about the vice presidential debate. Though it happened late into the night, people have read newspapers, have gone online to find out what's happening. Some people question Sarah Palin's level of experience, but let's be honest, Kenyans are mad about Barack Obama. They say he's their favorite son.
I'm Hugh Riminton in Hong Kong. In the frenetic pace of Asian life, with a tropical storm heading in as well, it's safe to say not too many people took time off work to watch this debate. But that's not to say that Sarah Palin hasn't got them talking.
Well, honestly, I like neither of them. I really like Hillary, but she can't get to the candidacy. So I have indifference.
Like them both. Wouldn't vote for a woman, personally, but like them both.
Even in Beijing, the Palin effect plus and minus is working.
I heard the frames of her glasses are expensive. I think more people are interested in her glasses than her speeches.
I think she's great, and I believe the government should give opportunity to younger people.
And on Chinese blogs, a couple of offerings from today. It'd be nice to have Palin as vice president. Obama made a mistake in not taking Hillary as his vice president. Let's support Palin and see how it goes. I'm sick of Obama. But also this, Palin has a very bad hairstyle. She doesn't seem to be talented. I thought she was an official's secretary. Wherever you go, it's hard to find anyone who doesn't have some kind of an opinion.
I'm Al Goodman in Madrid. 3 television networks here carried the debate live, translated into Spanish, but it started at 3 in the morning local time, so not many Spaniards saw it. Still, it's a top story here. Many radios and newspapers saying Palin did better than expected, some saying Biden still won. Spain was again mentioned in this debate, like in the first Obama-McCain debate, this time Senator Biden criticizing McCain for refusing in a recent interview to commit to a meeting with Spain's government. Biden saying, but Spain is a NATO ally. That's incredible.
I'm Matthew Chance in Moscow, and at least Sarah Palin didn't mention Russia this time. The Alaska governor has been ridiculed here in the world's biggest country for her previous remarks about her home state's proximity to Russia, giving her special experience of foreign policy. The vice presidential debate, though, was thankfully devoid of any Russia-related gaffes by her, or indeed by her Democratic rival, Senator Biden.
I'm Liz Nislas here in New Delhi, where the U.S. vice presidential debate did hit 2 themes of importance to Indians. 1, the U.S. economy, and 2, Pakistan. The Democratic candidate Joe Biden did say he'd support Pakistan's government, its economy, and its military. The Republican candidate Sarah Palin didn't talk about Pakistan, but she became a bit of a curiosity here in India recently. Her picture standing with the Indian Prime Minister was splashed in newspapers. He, Indians tell me, is seen as the professor, the elder statesman, and he was giving a lesson to the new student on the world stage.
Hi, I'm Christian Purefoy in Lagos, Nigeria, where most people here didn't see the vice presidential debate. It wasn't on the local TV channels, and people are more concerned about earning today's wages than they are about American domestic and foreign policy. However, this is the most populous black nation in the world, and most people here support Obama.
Well, the vice presidential debate aired in the pre-dawn hours here in London, so not many people had a chance to watch it. But we found that many Londoners had a strong opinion about the candidates.
Obama is the man. He is the man. But Palin, yeah, hockey mum, not quite doing it for me.
I think she is quite extraordinary. I think she's only there to snub Hillary, snap up Hillary's votes. Oh, well, all right, we'll get a woman vice president first. But God help us with her.
Many we spoke to said they are more concerned about whether the bailout plan will be passed by the U.S. House of Representatives. There's a lot of concern that a prolonged financial crisis in the U.S. may lead to a global recession. Atika Schubert, CNN, London.